Have you heard of Lena Waithe? If you haven't heard of her, you probably heard one of her famous quotes. Lena Waithe has inspired many people both on and off screen, and her visibility as a black queer woman has made her a catalyst for change in Hollywood. During the 2018 Essence Black Women in Hollywood ceremony, Lena made a speech in which she said these iconic words: "Being born gay, black and female is not a revolutionary act. Being proud to be a gay black female is." Lena has won Emmys. She's a writer, producer, actor. She produced Amazon's controversial 2021 horror series, Them. She's the founder of Filmmakers. That's a media and production company that amplifies the stories and voices of the underrepresented. The company also has a mentorship lab, which offers marginalized filmmakers networking opportunities and career mentorship from industry pros. Filmmakers has had projects with Warner Bros., Netflix, BET, Disney, Amazon, Universal, Focus Films, HBO, Max, and Showtime. So, in the spirit of opening more doors for marginalized people in entertainment, Lena launched Rising Voices. That's a talent development scheme with Indeed, the recruitment site. The scheme awards 10 BIPOC filmmakers up to $100K to make short films that will be showcased at the Tribeca Festival in New York. She has an ongoing partnership with Indeed and 271 Films for this program. Lena is also an executive producer. She's an exec producer on The Chi, which is currently in its 7th season. Let me know if you've seen that and tell me what it's about. Comment down below. And in 2019, she saw the release of her first feature film screenwriting, Queen and Slim, starring Jodie Turner and Daniel Kaluuya. As an actor, she's been in Big Mouth, Master of None, Westworld, Ready Player One, and This Is Us. On TV, you can catch one of her numerous projects, starting with Hoop Dreams. That's a scripted series take on the documentary from 1994. Now, because of all her prolific achievements, Lena will be honored with the Variety Creative Conscience Award at the 48th San Francisco International LGBTQ+ Film Festival. That's hosted by Frameline on Saturday, June 29th this year. This award recognizes people who personify the gold standard when it comes to industry dedication, as well as humanitarian, cultural, and charitable contributions. Now, Lena was celebrated with this honor as a filmmaker and entrepreneur, along with her work that champions black and queer communities. A source said, as a talented writer, performer, and producer, Lena Waithe has generously shared her platform with other black and queer artists, empowering them. End quote. Now, the San Fran LGBTQ Film Festival is an 11-day celebration of film and queerness. Be prepared for queer joy. It's the oldest and longest running LGBTQ film festival in the world, and they show films curated from over 1,600 submissions and invitations. It's hosted by Frameline 48, as I said before. They are the largest film festival in California. They have over 120 films screening in theaters across San Francisco. By the way, Frameline is a non-profit that works year-round to empower queer and trans filmmakers and to distribute LGBTQ films. They are massive. If you don't know anything about them, I would encourage you to check them out. You've got a lot of films to catch up on. In 2023, Lena exec produced Kokomo City. Now, this is a documentary by D. Smith. Allegra Madsen, exec director of Frameline, who screened the film, said, "It's a prime example of Lena using her power and voice to uplift essential queer, trans, and black stories. The film follows 4 black transgender sex workers in Atlanta and in New York City. Their names are Daniela Carter, Coco the Doll, Leah Mitchell, and Dominique Silva. They unapologetically break down the walls of their profession. They hold nothing back, and the film carries this energy of sex, challenge, and hard-earned wisdom. It's been described as a vital portrait. Shot boldly in black and white, it's a directional debut for D. Smith, who is a 2-time Grammy-nominated producer, singer, and songwriter. She also made history as the first trans woman cast on a primetime unscripted TV show. Kokomo City won the Sundance Film Festival's Next Innovator Award and Next Audience Award, as well as the Berlinale's Audience Award in the Panorama documentary section. Right, let's talk about her love life, okay? Because I know you want to know about that. The 40-year-old Taurus Lena met Alana Mayo in around 2014. In true lesbian fashion, they took to social media professing their love straight away. Lena said the funny thing is, it was actually super chill, because even though I am very over the top, my lovely lady is the opposite. which is good because I'm very much in front of the scenes and she's very much behind them. Speaking on a podcast one December, she said, "It was just in the morning, in the bed, no strings, but it was super low-key." Speaking to Refinery 29, she said, "People will ask my girlfriend, 'Alana, are you gay? Are you straight?' For a second, she was trying to figure out, am I a lesbian?" I was like, "No, don't think you should call yourself that, because a lesbian means you were born gay. I'm a lesbian." Then she was like, "Well, am I bisexual?" And I'm like, "Maybe." She was like, "You know what? I'm not going to label it. I'm just going to be myself." Lena says, "I think it's interesting that we can say, look, sexuality is fluid and love is where you find it. I love that our love story exists because there are lots of love stories like ours. Other people can see that it doesn't matter how you were born or how you perceive yourself. It's about being open-minded and listening to your heart." Lena revealed in the same interview, "I love the fact that I can tell people that my girlfriend used to be full-blooded heterosexual, a full-blooded heterosexual woman. She was never closeted. She was never pining. People always go, oh, so she was closeted all of those years?" And I go, no, not at all. She just took a liking to me and wanted to try dating me. I'm the first serious adult relationship she's ever had. I don't think it's about the fact that I'm a woman. It's about the fact that she and I connected on a deep human level. We just really get each other." Oh, beautiful. The loved up couple was never shy about their relationship on social media. When they were dating, Alana said super gay things like how Lena made her so incredibly, abundantly, ecstatically, gratefully happy on Instagram. She also claimed that Lena was the best date in the house. Personally, I think she meant the best mask in the house or something else, talking about that big dyke energy. They were together for 3 years before getting engaged in 2017. Lena proposed to Alana on Thanksgiving 2017 during a trip to Tokyo. Now get this, she also proposed with sneakers instead of a ring, according to Complex. Apparently this is a thing, like you can do engagement sneakers. First I'd heard of it. When asked about the sneakers, Lena said, "There was a particular brand that is only available in Tokyo, and they don't sell it anymore in the United States. The wedding was secret. Quote, we snuck and did it, We didn't really make any announcements or a big, Lena recalled during an appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show in 2019. She talked about how the day was intimate for them, and given the fact that they're both Tauruses, she described their relationship as two bulls in a china shop. Maybe that explains what went wrong further down the line. They got married right in front of Harvey Milk's bust in 2020. Now, Lena gave credit to Alana for this, saying it was her idea, like all good things are. And she was just driving and she saw the courthouse and said, "We should get married here." And I said, "Cool, I'm down." Now, historically, there is a queer significance to Milk's memorial. Okay, queer fact, if you didn't know, grab a pen. Harvey Milk Day is celebrated every year on May 22nd in the memory of Harvey Milk, a gay rights activist who was assassinated in 1978. Milk was a prominent gay activist during the 20th century. He ran for office 3 times before becoming the first openly gay person elected to California public office, where he served and ultimately died. He served as a city supervisor, a true guardian in the city of angels. Lena said her wedding was a humbling day, quote, to marry someone so amazing, but also to really appreciate all the work that so many people have put in for us to be able to do that, she recalled. Everybody should be able to do that. She's talking about gay liberation, gay marriage, gay rights. In July 2018, the Emmy winner opened up about how Alana keeps her grounded and her successful Hollywood career and hectic schedule on balance. When I get home from winning an Emmy, she's like, "Don't forget to take out the recycling." It's those things that I think are really helpful. She's so laid back about it all. The pair announced their split in January 2020, just 2 months after they got married. Court records obtained by The Blast show that Alana was the one who filed for divorce, just 1 year after they tied the knot in Cisco. The joint statement they released on USA Today, quote, "After careful thought and consideration, we have decided to part ways. We have nothing but support for one another and ask that you respect our privacy during this time." Now, this is very sad. So what happened? Lena and Alana had been together for 3 years. It wasn't like this was a new relationship. So splitting up so quickly after marrying, well, does that suggest that the marriage was an attempt to fix certain problems that couldn't be fixed? According to Love B. Scott, their relationship was fragile even before the wedding happened, because Lena had been unfaithful. And so, to placate Alana and salvage their relationship, Lena agreed to get married. Never a good reason to get married. And then, supposedly after they married, Lena was still cheating and buying designer gifts for other women. Lena, you're giving us Mask's bad name out here. Well, not me. I'm not involved. According to Gossip, Lena and Cynthia Erivo, the 33-year-old actress, were living together in LA back in January 2020 when the split was announced. Now, for those of you who don't know who Cynthia Erivo is, She's an actress known for her award-winning singing and acting. She also gained recognition for her role in The Colour Purple, the new Colour Purple. She's British, like myself. Alright, governor. Good day to you, sir. Alright, chaps. Pip pip, cheerio. Cynthia is only an O away from becoming an EGOT. Yeah, she's EGOT ready. Lena first met Cynthia at the Met Gala in 2018, and on Instagram, Cynthia wrote, "Lena, you are absolutely everything. You are perfection. What a meeting of minds. Glad to have you in my life. Stuck like glue." In an interview with Variety in 2020, just days before Lena announced her divorce, she was also talking about vibing with Cynthia. She said, "We exchanged information, and we've just been vibing ever since." Fast forward 2 years later, they were out spotted at numerous locations, holding hands, PDA, all of that. On social media, feelings about the new couple are mixed. One tweet read, "Lena Waithe and Cynthia Erivo, two toxic individuals. They're perfect for each other." Another said, "Cynthia Erivo and Lena Waithe? Are we being punished?" Meanwhile, a third commenter wrote, "I love Lena Waithe and Cynthia Erivo, actually. Cynthia Erivo and Lena Waithe are rumored to still be together and have been together since 2020. Interesting fact, Lena is also developing a series at Amazon Studios about open relationships, potentially titled Open. She told The Hollywood Reporter, "I've never been in an open marriage, but it's fascinating to me. We live in a world where if I told you I cheated on my wife, you would be like, yeah, that's the way it goes. But if I told you that I'm in an open marriage, it would be as if I told you I'm joining the Church of Scientology." She added, "Society has such a conservative way of looking at marriage. I do think that we as a nation need to reevaluate what marriage looks like for us as a country, because whatever we have right now, it ain't working." I personally disagree. I think various models of marriage are fine for different people, different strokes, different folks. I don't think there's any right or wrong way. For me, monogamy makes sense. It feels good. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Lena Waithe, we salute you.